2. I'm your bloody host, Joseph R. Gibson III, and today on the show we'll be talking about hammers. Now, I'm sure most of you know that hammers are a staple tool in most tool collections. Blimey! For those of you that don't know anything about a hammer, perhaps you've been living under a rock or something, or listening to too many Beatle records. Bloody hell!
Hey everybody, Joe Gibson again, and you by now you all are probably wondering why I was doing that British accent. Well, that's because the tool that we're talking about today, the hammer, that was actually invented over there in Britain back in 1956, but nobody actually knows exactly who invented it, but it's a darn good thing that they did because, you know, I can't imagine trying to drive in a nail without this tool. 1956, though, that seems... Anyways, you know, thank goodness that this tool was invented, because we're going to talk about the shape of the hammer and the importance of that, you know, what each side of this does and the handle. We're going to show you how to use a hammer so that you guys can use it safely and properly. We're going to take you out on the job site, show you some real world application. And then we're going to do a whole bunch of fun stuff today. So you all sit back and enjoy the show, all right? We're going to talk about the two different sides of the head here. This one's for pounding, this one's for prying.
This one's for pounding, this one's for prying.
Oh, and this here's the handle. And I noticed on this one that they put a warning sign on there. So you might want to take a second to read all the instructions on the tool before you start using it. But the pounding side, gonna hit the nail with that, you know, and then the prying side, you can pry it out. I'm gonna show you both of those techniques here in just a second. All right. I got my trusty piece of wood here that I'm gonna show you how we drive a nail into here, and I've got some nails. Now I couldn't find any wood nails, so I'm gonna use drywall nails, but it really doesn't make much of a difference. You can use whatever nail you have laying around. Let me go ahead and grab one out of here. All right, so see, and this is the head of the nail, and this is the point of the nail, and you want to put the point on the wood here, and you want to use the hammer head, the pounding part.
This one's for pounding.
You want to pound that in. So watch this. You see that? You see that? That's driving that nail right in there. It didn't matter that it was a drywall nail in the wood. It's okay. Now, what I'm going to show you is you can pry that nail out of there.
This one's for prying.
Watch this. Prying side. Pull up on that like this. Now let me show you. You see, you're going to use this side, and you can pry that nail right out of there. It probably comes right out. You could. Well, you might not be able to use that nail again, but you got it out of there. All right. Hey guys, we're out on a real live job site here. What they did was they built a deck around this pool. Here you can see, and they're just putting on the finishing touches here. I talked to the foreman, and while the other guys are working on some of the more structural parts of the pool, he asked me if I could put on this. I believe this is a decorative piece on this deck. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is show you, like I said, some real life application of the hammer here. Job site. What you get is your piece that you're going to add, and then you take your nail here. You know, I've got the nail, I've got my hammer again, and we're just going to drive this in here, right like this. Now you want to be careful with your fingers. You see that? You see that there? All right. Well, as we wind down, I just would like to say thank you again for tuning into my show, and I hope you had as much fun learning about a hammer as I did teaching you. So, a little fun fact here as we get to the end. There was a rapper, and his name was MC Hammer, and he had a song called Hammer Time. Boy, that was a good song. Good night.